Good morning, everyone. Well, good afternoon, everyone. This great November the 16th, Saturday morning. I hope all is well. I'm here today. I know I hadn't popped up in a couple of days, so I'm trying to make up for lost time. My conversation today is about how people people can try to how what my wording is, people try to discourage you and they try to do things to elicit a response from you. I noticed that in nursing can be very nice, it can be very beneficial, nursing can be very helpful, but it can be demanding. And there's a lot of competition out there. You know, you have some nurses who don't want to show new nurses anything about learning how to navigate through the career of nursing. And there's other people who sit back and take advantage of what they learn from you so that they can get a step above you. I let's talk story time. Okay? I work at a particular facility, government facility for nursing, and they're going through changes with policy. Okay, so what's going on is our unit, there's uncertainty about our unit, so they use the nurses to fill in the gaps for other places in the facility. Sometimes we may get a patient, but most times we're filling in the gap for the facility. To make a long story short, I was detailed to a particular area, and when I got detailed, I was told, and it was my late night. So my late night is like coming in at 11 o'clock at night, and I stay an hour away from where my job is. So that late night, I was told that we didn't have enough CNAs to work the floors, and we didn't have another LPN to work the floor. We had one LPN that was there and one RN, but we didn't have another LPN. Mind you, I was supposed to charge. So, and we were short of a CNA. So, you build some kind of rapport or correspondence with your nursing supervisor. So I called the nursing supervisor and let them know the outcome, what's going on the floor. I needed an extra CNA to sit on a level, and I needed a LPN for my med pass. Okay. So that's, I shared what was going on and what we needed. I was told that they were working things through. They just got there, yada, yada, yada. That they were going to um, let me know what's the outcome. So eventually they sent a CNA. No LPN showed up. Okay. So at around 11:30 to 12 o'clock, 11:30, 11:45, and 12 o'clock, I'm starting to call the nursing supervisor because they told me they were going to call me back. No one calls me back. So I'm calling them to figure out, am I going to have a med nurse or not? And she says she doesn't pick up the phone. Okay, she had a cell phone, but I don't know what happened with that. So it was like I'm being forced to charge and take care of 30 patients on the unit. Charge, take care of 30 patients on the unit, and give medicine. Mind you, you have to pull your own medicine from the Pixies before you go and give medicine. So that's going to give you less time to get the medicine out on time. hmm So I didn't receive any response until after 2 o'clock. The nursing supervisor finally comes there to let me know about some other issue another unit was having and that she couldn't find nobody. Now, I know we have shortages, but I'm not understanding why we're being detailed to certain floors and we're working so understaffed. And if we're being detailed, why are we not getting paid for being detailed for all these other floors that we're fitting into? Can anyone get an understanding of this? Explain it to me, because I'm not getting it. So our union is not in the facility like it used to be, so we have to reach outside of our facility to reach the union. But I did write it up. I did document. That's one thing I'm going to do. Document. And it's documented. So, to make a long story short, the next day, I'm on another unit, on another floor, and the same individual, she looks at me, and her eyes are like red as fire. And she didn't want to speak just because of that incident. And I'm like, okay, cool. Cool beans. I'm saying all this to say, as nurses, we've worked hard to get our license. We work hard to protect the residents, the veterans, the patients. We have been advocates for these people, but we also have to advocate for ourselves. We work hard getting the education, getting the experience that we need for these positions. And you must protect your license at all costs. Because if something was to happen, if event, adverse event would have happened, you better believe. Do you think these people are gonna side for you? Or do you think these people are gonna stand for you? Do you think these people are gonna defend you and your actions, even though you're trying to do what's right in the best interest of the facility, as well as for yourself? You know the answer to that. So, with all this being said, if you're a nurse and you work hard for your license and you work hard to pass the test, do not let no one, I mean no one, get over on you, whereas you have to submit to certain things that could compromise your licensure. No. You can find another job. You can stand for what's right. However, do not let no one steal from you. And that's my soapbox.